What's up, everybody? We got everything going? All right. How you doing? I'm Scrufdog, and this is Live After Clive, obviously. I hope everyone's week went fairly well. Mine was okay until I had to go to work this morning, but, you know, that happens. Anyway, we had the early crew as usual with Gassy Masher, Joe Russ, Phil in the kitchen. Franco Walker left early, was not feeling well. Let me move that mouse over. We also have Herbert Trouser Fancy, Mr. Egg Cake, Maurice Walker. Who else was here early? Frankie78. He's been hanging out a little early lately. Chris is here. C2S, Binky, Meme Jeff. What's going on? Colin Morris, Katrina Bryce, Mr. Phil, 1969. Glad to have you, Josh Homan, Electron Box. Everybody is coming in. What's up, Benji? Orange stuff. Besides the usual, I mean, I still got the sticker. That's orange. I got a bunch of Gatorade lids, just the usual stuff. And we got stuff coming in. Blockwatcher sent us some pancake pics as he is busy this evening. So we got some of that. And, I didn't get any packages, but, Ronnie got a package. If you don't know, Ronnie's formal name is Megatron. So Ronnie got something from Ronona. We'll open that in a little while. We got the VertoThermoWhoofles. We got our first one in about 9 minutes. And then we got Pussies and Piano in about an hour when we watch the kitty cats eat Gucci food on this camera. As you can see, it is waiting. I had to get more Gucci food, but that is good to go. No more cat rebellions this week, because they obviously weren't happy last week with the weird concoction. Anyway, why don't we do a toast to everybody that's hanging out here. This is some, I don't know. Cheers to everybody that's hanging out, chilling out, doing your thing. Oh, and if you're joining late, check the live indicator. Make sure you're following along. And so is it a triple espresso? What's up, Maddie? If you just run the water through it 3 times, or is a triple espresso considered 3 pods? Like if you do this pod thing that Fama sent me? That's my second one of those today. It's really not hitting me like I thought it would. Like I took one of those and then I took a nap for an hour. How they say, like, you know, have some coffee, take a nap, you'll wake up refreshed. Like, nah, I woke up groggy as shit, so I don't know what that is. Oh, switch to live. Yeah, and switch to live chat if you want to follow along. Make sure 3 separate shots, says Weasel. Okay, so that's just a watered down shot, and that's fine because that's all I need. Purist will not put more than 1 load of water through the coffee, says Atgalar. What's up, bud? Okay, well, I'm definitely not a purist. I'm a douchebag American, so we'll go with that because that's perfect for me, because then I'm just like sipping on it instead of like bam, because I'm not a bam. I feel terrible if I accidentally fall asleep during the day, says BigClive. Yeah, that it's a lot of times it's kind of hard to recover from like the short naps. Seems like if it's, I don't know, if it's less than 45 minutes, you're groggy. But if it's like over 2 hours, you're just done. unless you just sleep all the way through, and then your body's all screwed up anyway. Let's see. Oh yeah, why don't we go ahead and take a phone call? You? Yeah. No, I had to restock. Yeah, no, there's plenty of weed here now. It got a little bit low, but I mean, that's whatever. I got paid, so it worked out. Yeah. No, I appreciate the concern. All right. Thanks for calling. Cheers. Dozing off during lunchtime at work makes me wake up feeling dizzy. Really? I don't know that I've ever had to deal with something like that. Dizzy, huh? Like, is that like no matter what you eat? So, like, no, you're just out. That's fucking terrible. Did anyone else get cinnamon rolling since the roll discussion? I bought some cinnamon rolls, but I haven't made them yet. They're meme Jeff. It's up 404. Do the kiddies have a skateboard for the half pipe? They do not yet. Actually, that would. Okay, so I'm old, right? So when I was a kid, we had fingerboards. They were about, what were they? I don't know, 3.5 inches. What's that? 40 centimeter or 4 centimeter, 40 centimeters, 4 centimeters or something. Or no, not four, like 10 centimeters. And they were just little fucking skateboards. You can actually put like special trucks and little grip tape and shit on them. Like a slightly larger version of a kickboard or fingerboard would be perfect for that. The green screen is, yes, I usually figure out to turn the green screen off by Wednesday when I turn it on and everything looks weird back there. Tech decks. Yeah, that was one of the ones. Tech decks. Yes. Fingerboards, tech decks. I think Tech Deck made fingerboards, kind of like Xerox, or everything's a Xerox machine, even though Xerox is a company. I think that's how that was. I need a Lego cat, says Benji. The only thing is like the cat they have, like the tuxedo cat that just came out. It's a little too Lego-y, and I don't have a tux cat. I mean, we got Tuxie, the outdoor cat, but no, I don't know. I think I want to see maybe their next iteration of like a bigger cat or something. Skateboard for your fingers, yes, Mr. Eight Cake. Yeah, Coach Seagal's here. What's going on? And yeah, Fama, I believe it was, asked about the outdoor cats. They're all fine. Everybody's there. The dude's been coming out. Like I'll usually throughout any day, I'm usually somewhere between 4:30 and 5 o'clock. I'm usually smoking a cigarette on the front porch, and at this point, he comes running over. I really think he wants to come inside, even though he's still like really skittish. But I can't quite let him in. You know what I mean? Like I gotta figure something out. Maybe I guess we'll see how bad the winter gets. Like the other morning, I went out and him and Mr. Taminator were just like sitting there, like waiting for me. And so I just put out food and they just hung out for a minute and went from there. The coffee fed in America was introducing Americans to Arabian coffee. Arabian coffee's good. Apparently, that's all that Royal Farms uses. All right. I may have to let him out. I don't know. I gotta figure it out because with 4 cats in here already, I don't want there to be problems. So I gotta come up with a strategy. Oh, Christ, I missed the VertoThermoWhoofle. Oh, no, that's in 2 minutes. Christ, Clive is half hour. I do 45-minute on the first one, or whatever one. All right. So almost there. Okay, couple more minutes. All right, so we got that going. We got that. We got the package thing coming up. We'll be talking a little bit about the Vulcan launch and some bullshit that's fucking arisen from that fucking successful launch, second certification launch. You'd have to find him once he's. Oh yeah, that's the kind of the plan. I don't know. I got this rough plan. If I set up cardboard right, I can redirect him to a room where he could like hang out in, maybe for or something. I'll figure out something. I finally got some butane and will be printing my woofler tonight, says Weaselbox. Well, just be careful, obviously. But have safe fun playing with fire. Yeah. Safe fun playing with fire, because that's how that works. Most Americans still don't know the difference between Robusto and Arabic coffee. That would be correct. I just drink coffee. If it's good, then I drink that coffee. And my hash is still burning. And of course, we have pictures coming up as well. We'll do some pictures after the VertoThermoWhoofle, which will be in just a moment. And then we'll get to see what Ronnie got in the mail from Ronona. Alright. Here's my Hoofler with ridiculous sized butane bottle. Oh, I'm checking the butane level. This is almost out of butane. Alright, let's see. Shall we woofle? Is the camera aimed right? It was a little flicky earlier, but that don't look too bad. Alright, let's see what happens. Woofle. Oop, calibration. Woofle. Whee. Got one over here. Woofle. And right here. Whee! The statue of Woofleton.
Someone was detected at your front doorbell.
That's probably somebody walking by. Let's see. Because the dude, when you get in hand, you know, okay, my hard drive. Oh, okay. Boozy has, Boozy needs a hard drive. All right. It smells, I'm like, what the hell smell? Oh, it's the hash. The hash smells really fucking good. It's very fragrant. It's like, I believe it has a lot of linalool in it because it almost smells like, it's almost like a combination of sage and fucking detergent. Oh, it's a really good smell. Please post a short of looping thermowoofles. Yeah, I could do that fan plan. I could do some a woofle short or shorter woofle. Yeah, I don't know how to put that together right. We'll just do a short of woofles. I can try to remember that. Oh, you're welcome, Miss Liz. I know we feel like we missed you on a couple of streams here and there. Oh, that's for the scum thing. I recorded a specific keyboard tutorial for flying in scum. Kind of went smooth enough, I guess. I had to do it in 2 parts because, of course, the game crashes when I'm trying to steal the plane, and then I had to restart the game over and over and over again until another plane spawned in. But anyway, woofle short. All right. We'll get to that when I can. What's up, Boozy? Just got your message. So you got something with a 1080i, so I don't know if you have any board mounted thing on your motherboard. We'll have to get that sorted out. Get you something. Worst comes to worst, we get you a solid state drive. Solid state SATA drive, if nothing else. But yeah, we'll get you sorted out. We can work on that after the stream if you're around. And we got to see if you're going to be, I figured out why you're probably going to be, why you said you would most likely be available tomorrow for the abandoned bunker run, because Talladega was today. What's up, Ronona? There you are. I figured you were here. Your stuff, as you say, if you didn't already see. Oh, thank you, Mr. Egg Cake. I wonder if that's why I kept thinking I'm forgetting one thing. One thing was probably that. Probably that. Oh, okay. Let's look so good. Hi, says Fan Plant. I believe I know exactly what you're saying when you say that. All right. So we got people sending in some pictures here. So let's start with Blackwatcher on Google Voice, since that's the one that's a little more difficult than the rest, which I just don't understand why Google can't come up with picture browsing in their phone thing as good as WhatsApp. But anyway, that's working there. Okay, so that's just, oh, wrong button. Anyway, so this was from this Thursday. Fresh, fresh stack o cake. And when Lockwatcher is, I think I said that he is busy this evening. So there's them lying in wait. Oh, I love the paper towels. It's a freaking a wiener dog with bunny ears and a tutu, and then you got wiener dog with bunny ears, and I can't see what's on the back, and little chickies. So we got like Easter paper towels rocking it. Nice, nice. Vala wanted her food right now. I see that. That will happen. Oh, we got some Haribo gummy bears right there. Got the classic bicycle cards. Marked like this is like this picture right here with that the bowl looks old. Tablecloth looks, it's like, I don't know if it's old, but it's definitely classic style. The little probably sofa cover there looks kind of like classically old school. Like this could almost be a picture from like 50 years ago. Especially Marks a lot. I didn't know Marks a lot like was still around. The bicycle's old. Haribo's been around forever. Nice. Oh, Pianoman sent something in, and yeah, I don't know. That is pretty. Well, it's 120 counts. That's not that bad. That's, let's see, 32 bucks. That's what, 45 cents a coffee. That's not horrible. And let's see, we have Lucy getting the last of the soup. I see tomato bisque, and now I will say, tomato soup, creamy tomato soup, or tomato bisque are all proper alternatives to each other if eating a grilled cheese. Why just Wylock, Roger? He said he wasn't going to be able to put. Well, he sent me all these. The race is tomorrow. Huh? I'll try to make it, but been dealing with dumb shit around. Oh. I thought Talladega was today. Unless you maybe, unless you're watching a different race. Anyway. I still buy tablecloths. Like, yeah, the old school ones are neat, especially if you get the ones with like the cloth under them. They're like actually pretty decent. And what do we have here? Just arrived at the venue. Nice. And well, I guess we can, if we see a car that says lock, we know, oh yeah, there's our Ohio. Yep. Well, you have, Lock Roger has these from Ohio, and that is definitely an Ohio plate. The reason you can tell is they look so much like DC diplomatic plates. That's cool. Nice place. Won't be on a stream tonight as I have a performance. Sending a few pics for tonight's stream. Now let's flip that back. That's Highway Robin. They're gonna get you no matter what. You know that. Let's see. We have Chicago Ted with Crispy doing what cats do. Biting. That kind of looks like Jeff. Cat. When Poofers and Ronnie's brother. Little seizure kitty. My little seizure kitty. Hope he's doing well. Well, I mean, you are kind of in the bear trap area there, so I mean, getting bit does seem to make sense. I will have to put that out there. God, that hash smells good. Okay, next we have Happy Benji. Is this the neighbor's cat again? That's a chill ass cat. I think I'll have to look. I have a picture I'll show of the dude I took yesterday. Key cat. Good stretch. Big stretch. Look at that big poofer tail coming up. It's a good. Oh, I like the pad. The welcome mats. Mine has a big cat paw on it. It says wipe your paws on it. I like it. That's cool. Key cats. Thank you for those. And Electron Box has sent us a picture of the kitty. Oh, wow. They look very deep in thought. Maybe a little bit of concern that the treats may not be showing up on time. Meme Jeff, not if I grow my own tea. I don't think growing tea is that difficult. Oh yeah, yeah, that's right. Remember Rob sent those. Where is this from, Rob? Is this like near you? Because that is wicked awesome. I could definitely hang. That'd be an awesome place just to fucking like throw a hammock up and just stay the night. Holy shit! And I don't mean like like in the bridges. I mean over on the side in the trees. But that looks like cool. Like, is that a train trestle? It looks fairly thin. So I figured it's either train or walking. Oh, that's near you. That's a cat bridge. Yeah. Well, I guess with cats it'd be like because they don't necessarily need physics to exist. All right, let's see. I think that's everybody's. Let me see if I can find my picture of the dude. Photos. I should have. How is it you take photos into Chrome and it doesn't automatically just go? Oh, did I accidentally take a video? What's going on here? Okay, I guess I did a video. I thought I did a picture. Oh no, that's right. Yeah, I remember that. I did do a video because that happens. Okay, let's go ahead and make that big. Oh, she just likes a lot of water. See, so this was from yesterday. And this is the other thing he does. It's interesting when you zoom in, it amplifies the sound. He's taking a little pee-pee.
There you go.
That's what he does. As long as he marks down there, I'm fine with it. So there's the dude update. He is doing well. I've been having some issues with the camera, the outdoor camera. The slugs have just keep slugging it up. So it keeps getting like gooeyed up and shit. So I gotta keep messing with it to clean it. Why did it do that? Alright. Anyway, let's see. Almost top of the hour. Let's see. Dartmoor National Park is where that bridge was. Called Dartmeet. Dartmeet? Alright. I assume that water is babbling, says Chicago Ted. I would imagine so. Chicago Ted forgot to take an edible. I mean, it's never. Well, I would say it's never too late, but like, There are times when, man, I need to take an ed. By the time this kicks in, I'm going to be like waking up for work. So I guess it can be too late. Pisses in your grass. Yeah, he marks the front all the time. I'm fine with that. Is this a filler stream? Oh yeah. I actually saw some people talking about that earlier about the picture. That's the sinkhole's been fixed. They said they were going to stop by next week and be a couple days. Can you speak of? Oh yeah, six. If you want to send pictures of kitties or whatever that you want to share with the channel, it's 667 290 3538, and that works on WhatsApp or just US or like regular telephone systems. I have Google Voice and WhatsApp on that number. Again, it's 667 290 3538. I tend to speak it only so it doesn't get absolutely murdered by bot scrapers that would pull it up out of chat. 2 loops of wire, one above the other, ideally copper, below the camera, and a 1.5 volt battery between each loop. Slugs can't cross that. It works much better than copper alone. Yeah, well, it's getting ready to be winter. And ultimately, what I'm going to do is get a Tupperware, like a translucent, as clear as possible Tupperware, knowing that if it's going to sit in the sun, it's going to go translucent anyway. But I'm going to get that. I'm going to cut vent holes along the top, like you know how most of your big Tupperware storage bins, they have like the world. The top comes up and the edges roll a little bit, and then when your lid snaps down, everything's kind of rolled down. Well, up underneath that, I'm going to put vents in there. I'm going to put just a couple like underneath for air to come up. I'm going to set it on one of them rough, bristly mats because I noticed the slugs will not come up on the bristly mat. So I'm going to put it on a bristly mat. And then all the food and stuff's going to go in there so that it's even more protected from the weather. I just got to get around to getting to Home Depot and try to get that done before the winter, especially so that the snow doesn't cover up their food like it did some couple times last year, and it'll help keep the water. I have a water jug I try to keep out there, but it keeps just getting algae in it like every 5 seconds because the sun just hits it. So hopefully, if I put that in there, the sun, it won't get so gross so quickly. I tried even putting Epsom salt, like a row of Epsom salt, and they didn't really care about that. So I think they're like just angry slugs. Oh yeah, I've heard about the Coors Light thing, Brian Antoine. That's not actually a horrible idea. A bowl of beer. Of course, any problem with that would be the cats. But you could always put it in something that the slugs could get to, but the cats can't. Oh, top of the hour. Yeah, let's finish this off. Top of the hour toot, everybody. Take a shot, take a drink, take a puff. Patrick Garden, what's up? An AI powered slug laser. Dude, if we could work that out, that would be fucking fantastic. Holy, dude, are you kidding? If we could do that, I would set up a chair on the porch and just sit there at night. If we could do that, I would set up a 24-hour fucking live stream. Because then you could watch the cats and you can watch the cats eat food at night, the birds clean up the mess in the morning, because they always come in. And then when the slugs come out in the evening, we can have a laser show every night. Holy shit, can somebody get on that? Dude, you will get full fucking credit for that shit too. Oh, hell yeah. Oh my god, that would be amazing. Shit. We could probably sell that for a grand each, and there are plenty of people that would buy that. Dude, we could come up with an industrial version, rent it to extermination companies. They set that in your front yard for like 2 weeks for like, $100 a night. Boom, done. Slugs. Rent it out to companies. Oh, we got it going. See what you can work on that. We'll get that going. Hell yeah. That'd be fucking amazing. All right, let's do a couple more pictures. We got one from Chris and one from. Why isn't this one labeled? I feel like this is Red Dwarf, but you gotta like click through 100 things to figure. Yeah, okay, Red Dwarf. So from Red Dwarf, we have another one from Jubba. Oh, boy, cats are awesome. All right, so we have. Let's see, white. Big purrs. Oh, that graphics card logo. Oh, hold on. Can I get that louder? Did you hear that little purr purr? Let me shut my ass up. That is awesome. Sleepy purrs, snory purrs. Oh, I've seen that graphics card logo. I don't know what that is though. I feel like that's an AMD. Anyway, that's cool. I like that. And cuter looks good too. Oh, you got something Bauer in there. Okay, I see that. And let's see. Yeah, we have from Chris. Got my kitty a new bed. She loves it. I was thinking about once this office gets converted into the cat room and the new office over there, hopefully by Christmas. Um, obviously I'm gonna have to put like a bunch of cool shit in here for the cats to climb on, but I may get them those. I've seen they're like the ramen noodle beds where it almost looks like a tuna can that's peeled open. I guess that's a ramen thing in Japan. Um, I may put some of those in there and a bunch of beds to sleep on. Obviously, a ton of shit to climb on. Future president staring at ghosts. Oh, this is an. I gotta get this late from Chicago Ted. Oh, this is another one from Crispy. Yeah, cats can definitely see what we cannot. I have that same lamp in the background, by the way. Good router location, but I'd go with the little corner trim. Pull the wires over, run it down the corner. But that's a good kitty. That's got some floof to the kitty. And we got one from 404. Big purrs. That will be Snudge in her new bed. Very pretty kitty. Pretty kitty. Thank you for those. Let's do this one. All right. Well, Ronnie got mail. Oh, wait. Kevin Hardesty sent something in. And then we'll see what Ronnie got in the mail. Oh. What do we got here? Model I'm working on and the new cat tree. All right. That's good there. That over. So Kevin Hardesty also does Legos, sometimes during my Lego stream at the same time, like co-Lego club thing going on there. No Zoom available. Okay. Susan's Antique Company. I like that. Is that natural lighting coming through there, or is there like a light in there to help give it some backdrop? Cats. Yeah, it's really wicked coloring on the loot gray whitish kitty. Like that is yin and yang, like totally. Different eye expressions. Ooh. It's a Sapphire. Oh, 7900 XTX. Okay. That's a great fucking card right there. All right. That's right. Yeah, Sapphire. Sapphire. They're the ones that do. Apparently, aren't this isn't Sapphire popular for the white specifically? Aren't they like very? I feel like they're pretty popular for the white, and for the white crowd, white cards and stuff. They are hopped up on the good stuff. Yeah, it looks. That one does kind of look like the Lego cat. Just woo, great. Thank you, Kevin, for those. All right, let's see what Ronnie got in the mail. Push dinner out the way. Again, this is addressed to Megatron, which is Ronnie's, like I said, formal name. And then we got Pussies in Piano in about 25 minutes. Bits of tape here. Good package, solid. Nothing's moving around. So I may not even be opening this the right way. Seems like it should be the right way, but we'll just do that. Oh, there we go. Derp. Oh, okay. We have tube-esque. Oh, what is that down there? Okay. There's something else down there. Apparently, this is not just for Ronnie. Because I can try to give that to Ronnie, but we'll see. We have tube packets. So how do these work? Are these just, oh, they got stuff in it. So it's like chunky stuff. Okay, so, all right. We'll, we got, these. We've got all these other ones. So we will feature these next week and see how they like them. Thank you, Ronona, for these. Okay, there is a little note. Let me pull that out. Who's in there? So we'll put these on for Pussies in Piano next week, since we already have our slotted stuff out. So we'll do that next week. Let's look at the note, and then we'll... Oh, that is fucking sexy. We'll get to that in a second. I'm getting old. Good evening, Scruff and Ronnie. Not sure if the electronic device is something you use. Oh, it is. Consider it for a giveaway, but I'll know that, yeah. It has value. Oh, yeah, it absolutely fucking has value. Goddamn right. Be well, Ronona. Touch bases if you make it up this way. I will do. The treats are for Megatron and the rest of the Clouder. Not for you. Fama has your treats covered. Nice. Thank you, Ronona. Appreciate that. Let's I assume you're still here. Let's do a quick toast. Appreciate that. We do, and then we'll show you the other thing that Ronona sent. Let me go ahead and get the clear plastic off of this with the razor blade. It's funny, I have an old crusty competitor's version of this, but this, oh, this. A group of cats is a cloud, is it? Okay, gotcha. Well, thank you. I like to learn something. They Ronan also sent this, a Puffco Plus. I'm going to guess this is, I'm not mistaken, this would be a dab pen. Let's see. So we have the fancy. You get what you put in it. Nice. Oh, we're gonna put something in it. All right. Oh, and that lifts up. That's kind of thick. Let's see what's in there. Pull that out. Ah, that's the instruction manual. That's wicked awesome. All right. So this comes with a mouthpiece, a dart, chamber, grip, charger. Okay. This is definitely an upgrade from that old one I got. I've used the old one on the channel before, but it usually sits in my bedroom. We have this sleek as sexy motherfucker right here. Alright. So what we got in here? Oh, I always like that shit. Look at that. Can you read it? It says accessories on it. So let's pull that up. Underneath is an empty box. Pull that off. Put that there. Let me set that. Set that down over there. We have a charge cord. We have little wipies so you can wipe your booty hole. And I believe that's it. Yep. Yep. Okay. Alright. Let's see here. I'm guessing this is a twist. Alright, so that twists off. That's complicated. I have no idea what that's for. I have to look into that. That's our chamber in there. And let's see, is anything else? Twist off? Ooh, okay, this piece twists off. Oh, so we got our battery adapter. And this is, the atomizer. That's where the battery connects, just like a cartridge. I don't have any cartridges on me. And then the chamber again. Okay. Let's put that there. Let's see here. How do you charge it? Oh, okay. So it's got the charge adapter, so you got to take that off. Let's go plug this in for a couple minutes just to top it up. Plug that in. And thank you again, Rana. That's a fucking sweet piece. That is nice. Like that is definitely a upgrade over what do I have? I got it's like one of their competitors, but it's a pretty standard rig, like just a fat chunky thing where you put the shit goes directly on the coil kind of bit. Yeah, she's been out. I cleaned her water bowl today, so she's been hanging out with the water, and she will get. I gotta pull mice out tonight to feed her tomorrow. Yeah, she's doing her thing. Let me. Oh Lord, this could turn into a nightmare here. Let's see. Let's try something. Give me 1 second. Close that. Nobody's asking about that. Calm down. This might be a little janky, but it's for a quickie. May have to do. Hold on. Activate that. Refresh. Clean the lens. You do that. There it is. Alright, so it's going to be a little jank because Wi-Fi in this place is a nightmare. But, let's see here. Oh man, that's going to be really rough. Ugh, geez, sorry. Oh, that is horrible. But here we go. Ah, boy. It's going to be pretty rough. That's also going to be nice. The new office is going to have a, here, hold on, let me try something. New office is going to have the main router in the office. So if I got to go Wi-Fi, it should be smoother. There we go. Before everyone freaking. Hey, what's up, Jonathan Hughes? Rocking your hot sauce a couple days ago on pierogies. Matter of fact, it's good on pierogies. Just so you know. What do we got here? Oh yeah, how's that? That's okay. The red light is on. Yeah, what we'll do, I'll let that charge until after Pussies and Piano. And then Pussies and Piano, I'll go get, I think I still got some shatter in the fridge that we will put into the Puffco Plus. Let's see. Press and hold the button down while inhaling. Keep pen vertical for best results. To turn on or off, click the button 5 times. Cycle through the temperatures, click button 4 times. So do you tell me what? See, blue is low temp, green is medium temp, white is high temp. So we'll go with green. Don't want, you can over fry your dabs. All right, so we'll let that charge for a bit. And then we will rock this joint with a dab. Orihime is her name. Can snakes get high? I don't know. Maybe. Nah, that's one snake. She's chilling. And when we will be playing 2 from Rob in July. I believe they're like, aren't they like originally their ones there, Rob? If I'm not mistaken. Holy shit. Okay. Yeah, I did, there are 2 packages that just arrived at the post office. Oh, 420, yeah. 420, everybody. Take a shot, take a sip, take a drink, take a cartwheel, take a bow, take a kneel, take your bomb. Cheers, everybody. Thanks, Fama. Cheers. That, that was very lackluster. Let me try the one I washed. Yeah, that's a little better. Water. uh, and yes, Orihime is named after the redhead from Bleach. I used to watch Bleach. When Bleach was on Adult Swim, I probably watched, I think about the first 150, 170 episodes before life got in the way, kind of thing. I remember it was just, that was a great anime. Really enjoyed that one. Put that razor blade over there. Puffco Plus. So yeah, if you don't know, Puffco is one of your high-end brands, or like, well, not like this, sort of high-end, like high quality. We'll still go with brands for converting various forms of THC into forms that you can inhale. What is that Arnold? What is that Arnold Palmer drink I see you drinking all the time? Don't have one here. Usually a bottle. So. It's Arnold Palmer half and half light. It's just really fucking good iced tea. It's half and half, like half iced tea, half lemonade. That's what one of our half and halves is over here. But yeah, I get that when I order um when I order a crab cake, I always get a Arnold Palmer with it. Do you remember Brothers Grunt from Liquid TV? That sounds really fucking familiar, Weasel. Let me see. Brothers Grunt. Oh, yeah. Holy shit. God, I remember that. I can't remember. Like, I remember it, but I don't, like, remember any of it. I know I watched that. I'm like, Lord, I have to see if I can, I'm gonna leave that tab. Let me put this down there. I'm gonna leave that open. I'm gonna see what I can do with that there. Thank you, Weaselbox. Maybe we'll watch that on Friday. If I can find it. Yeah, if I can find it, we'll watch that on Friday. Between 6 and 7. Need rum, but only got a thimble full left, says Paul Norman. Going to have Coke with IPA. I've heard that's not bad. Putting Coke in beer, like, add some sugar, add a little bit extra flavor. I've heard that's actually pretty good. Oh, you're good, Wheeze. You do your thing. My next door neighbor just confronted me about items missing from her washing line. I nearly shit her pants. Ha ha! Jesus Christ. I nearly shit her pants. Oh boy. I think Jack Attack just sits there on like the dad joke of the week kind of thing. 6:25, so we have a few minutes until cocaine or cola. Well, I mean the good stuff had cocaine in it. About 5 more minutes. And we go usually what 6:30, 6:35. What do I actually have that scheduled as? Hold on, let me pull up the thing. 6:35. Okay, okay. Coke and beer must try, says Pamplin. Yeah, I've heard it's pretty good. If I drank alcohol, still I'd try it, but I just don't drink alcohol anymore because I have other things to do. I remember one guy being born from a soccer ball the other guys planted. This is going to be an interesting watch if I can find that. Oh, and as fan plant, we mean like, Coca-Cola, not like necessarily Coke in beer. Although I suppose mixing a depressant with an accelerant would be, I mean, actually, I'm sure that's just some people do. Ants in your toe. There's no ants in the toe. Chewing on a coca leaf. Yeah, that would. I've always wondered, like, what kind of effects that has on a chewing on coca leaves, because obviously it's not as refined as cocaine, but a magic 8 ball. Yeah, there's a couple different meanings for that. Boy, I used to do a couple magic 8 balls a night. Weasel asks, have you tried Poniacello? It's a weed tincture in liquor. I have not tried that. Again, like, I don't even get tinctures because they have alcohol, and I'm just like, whatever. I mean, mouthwash, I don't care. I'm not like, no alcohol, but like, I don't know that I avoid it. I just don't really care about it. Something? Yeah, I don't know. Patrick Carden, Coke and beer is called Mazout, fuel oil for a home heater in Belgium. It's a student drink. I know I've heard of that recently. So maybe it's kind of just getting, which if I'm hearing about different drinks, then like it must be kind of getting popular since I don't drink. It's called Diesel in Germany. That would make sense. That's good. I could see that. What did Jack Attack say? What? Those go perfectly together. The only thing better is boobies and pancakes. Yeah, I mean, I guess that'd be a good combination, I would say. Mazout is heating oil or off-spec diesel. Oh, okay. No idea. Frankie78's out. Time for bed. See you next time as well. Jack Attack. My wife asked me to bring home some stuff for the pancakes. She wasn't happy when I came back with a push-up bra. Oh. Good grief. Alright, so we got that done. We got that charging. We got Pussies and Piano in a few minutes. We got the phone call. I think we're... Oh! Okay, we can talk about space stuff for a few minutes. Oh, wait a minute. Chicago Ted, when I lived in Baltimore, I used the heating oil furnace to dispose of 10 gallons of waterlogged diesel and it burned just fine. Yeah, especially when you're putting it in a tank that big. That'd be alright. But, so ULA, United Launch Alliance, which is, what is that? It's half Boeing, half, is that Northrop Grumman, if I'm not mistaken? So they had the CERT 2 launch this week, and it was the second launch of what the Vulcan 6 rocket. It was originally supposed to take up Starliner, or not Starliner, Dreamliner, the cool little mini that looks like a mini space shuttle. But that one's not quite ready, so they put a dummy load on it just so they could just still certify it. And what what was it, 20 some seconds into it, one of the boosters that attaches to the main rocket blew its nozzle off, which is basically literally it blew its own asshole out. The rocket, luckily when it blew out, it blew outwards and not inwards into the rocket. The rocket was able, so at that point you have two boosters on one side. One of them just blew its a-hole out. So now it's pushing, towards the bad rocket because the other one still has full throttle. So luckily the Falcon was able to gimbal to take that out. But since it lost thrust, it took longer to get up. Second stage burned a little bit longer, but everything was fine. It got up there, but I mean, it was a violent explosion of the first booster. And, fucking FAA was like, yeah, that's fine. No investigation needed. They were like, there was no risk of human harm or anything from it blowing up. And SpaceX, which has gotten grounded multiple times in the past few months, at least two of them, like pretty voluntarily, like they had one of their Falcon 9s land, and after it landed, it fell over. I mean, it happens. It landed a little bit hard, and that was not life limb. Nobody was in the way because it still landed. Then it fell over. But FAA stopped them for an investigation. They had a problem with a second stage where it just didn't burn as much as it should have. Still landed in the ocean, a little bit off target. No risk of life or anything. FAA wanted an investigation. But now when Boeing's bullshit goes up, now now there's no investigation when that thing blew its fucking nozzle off, like not far from the launch pad and from where people could have been. You got this fucking giant piece of nozzle coming down, but no investigation needed. Like, that's kind of some bullshit right there. And NASA spaceflight got a great fucking shot of it, because when you're watching it on the official feed, you just see it as big bursts. You see the wave, and then you can see that the plume is way off. But NASA's spaceflight was at a different angle, that when it blows, you actually see the section of nozzle just going, wee, just tumbling away. Rifle Man, the amazing part was the advanced flight control compensated for the bad booster. Yeah, it was pretty fucking amazing. Like, it recalculated first and second stage. So I gotta give, you know what, you gotta give credit where credit's due. I think Blue Origin, which is Amazon's, space company, whatever, like, they've been having a bunch of issues. They've been kind of getting laughed at a lot, but those BE4 engines and that flight control system, it fucking got that shit up to what they called like a perfect orbit. Even losing, I'd say roughly 10% thrust, it was still able to get there where it was needed to go. So, you gotta give credit where credit's due. Those engines gimbaled, and it kept that fucking, like, you see it from the right angles. You see it start to tip over, and then it just kind of holds. It doesn't fully correct until it gets a little bit higher, but it's able to hold. And even as it was going up, when it was supposed to do like the rollover to get a little more, parallel to Earth, it was even just stayed at a slight tilt to push it up. Like, it was like watching some Kerbal shit. just like the first the first Starship launch. But now, like, performed very well, even though it blew up. But like, there still should be an investigation as to why the booster blew itself up, because all it would have need to have done is blown up the other way, and that entire rocket would have blown its whole fucking engine. Yeah, all the engines would have just gotten blown off the bottom of it. So I don't know. It's kind of interesting. There's just all this various favoritism, but since it was ULA that was running the launch, Amazon's out of that one as far as whatever. This is just, again, the old white guys hugging each other's dicks all fucking day and just pulling out some bullshit. Yeah, Chicago Ted, they got lucky. Yeah, that mission was successful out of sheer luck, not of skill, not of, look what we did, look at not because of that advanced, not because of the flight control system. That's not why it was successful. The first reason it was successful is sheer luck that didn't blow up the wrong way. The second reason it was successful is the flight system, but the first reason is sheer luck. Yeah, well, yeah, part of the problem that Bezos gets laughed at is the other rocket just looks like a gigantic flying dildo, which, I mean, whatever works for you. I mean, Starship kind of looks like a dick, but at least you got to be at the right angle. And then as soon as you look, you see it's a two sets of fins. You're like, all right, okay, well, that's a really weird looking dick. But now the Bezos rocket is just pure ding dong. Pure aerial ding dong. Ding ding dong. All right. It is 6:35. Let's start winding towards Pussies and Piano. I got that set up right. Yeah. Let's see, let's go up here. I get in that? No. No. Alright. Let's get that set up. Let's see what we're going on here. About time, Bezos. We've had enough. Yeah, it's. I don't get that. No, as far as I know, I don't think those rockets or the boosters have anything to do with Blue Origin. I'm pretty sure the boosters are ULA boosters. So, who knows? Oh, okay. Anyway, let's go with Pussies and Pianos. And like I said, next week we'll feature Ronona's treats. We'll put a different flavor in each bowl. And tonight we have other fun feast. And I picked up pate, since pate seems to be working a little bit better with the mess situation. So, let's see. Let me switch that on over. I'm going to head out. I'm going to come back with some chatter. And another watered down espresso. So we got two from Rob, so that's good, because we're probably going to need both. So I'm going to be going for a minute. Anyway, here goes Pussies and Piano, featuring Pianoman Rob. And the sultry sound, tickling those keys like a bunghole. Ooh. Anyway, don't mind me. Fire! Oh, gotta rewind it. Whoop. Go. And thank you again, Pianoman Rob, for those two, as suggested by him. As usual, amazing artistry. Alright. It looks like they're really plowing through it this time. They must really like that. So I think we got a winner there. I got another one of these, so cheers, everybody. I guess I'll just call this a watered espresso. At this point, I should be awake until Tuesday. And today I was going to set up the big machine, but since I had to go to work for a couple hours, I kind of lost that time. So maybe tomorrow, maybe Monday. And I did grab my SunMed Pebble Wreck Shatter. I don't know how much is left in there, but we'll find out once the kittes are done. I still need to make a thumbnail for Scum Stream tomorrow. Hopefully make an abandoned bunker run. We're going to make an attempt and probably get just completely wiped out, but we're going to try to get some Phoenix Tears. And I was messing with Brenner last night, derping around. I recorded it, nothing special. But anyway, I'm going to mess around with Brenner and maybe go blow up a mech. We'll see what's up. I think we may have just enough stuff to blow up at like one mech. Any chance you could please share your P.O. box? Yes. Hold on. I'll type it into chat if I can find a keyboard. There we go. If you want to send something, send it to Scrufdog Live 444 Maryland Avenue, P.O. Box 7821, Essex, Maryland 21221. So Ed say something. One and run. Oh, you mean the mechs? Yeah, yeah. Yeah, we'll see what we can do. Blow one up. Maybe. If. Oh, I haven't released how to steal a plane yet video yet. Have you practiced stealing a plane yet, Ed? Like, do you want to try and steal one tomorrow and probably get blown up? Maybe practice that tonight. Maybe you can steal a plane and then we can blow up a mech, or we can blow up a mech and then you can steal a plane. Actually, if we blow up, depending on where the plane spawns, we blow up one of the mechs, it'll make it a lot easier to steal for you. So yeah, we'll do that. Just do some practice runs. Remember, when you start, one click. That's it. One click. Tap the space bar to release the brake. Drift. Turn. Clear. Full throttle. Anyway. Ed can fly, but he needs to learn how to steal an airplane. You know what I mean? They got Ronnie and Mama left. Let me see if I can change the focus. I'm hoping once one. So I'm hoping once I move the office, the better lighting in the background where you see the door in the middle, that's the basement door. That will be where Pussies and Pianos occurs because of where the other room is. So hopefully the better lighting in there will let this camera not be so zippy zooey all over the damn place with focus. That's a little better. Because if I don't set it to manual focus, it bounces all the time. I can fly when kicked up the ass. Hard enough, says Rob. Yeah, I mean, we can try that too. Hey, you know what? If you talk to the right people, you may be able to save on airline flight and just get your ass kicked so hard you just land over here. Then I'll get you so high you can just float back. Oh yeah, we have some more of this. Wanna get high? Oh, man.
Wanna get high? It's not all the way up. Wanna get high? Wanna get high? It's kind of close.
I gotta figure out how to use the this little mixer has auto tune somehow built in, but I have no idea how it works. I think we've tried this before, and I think it just just fucks everything up. Let's hit the button. B flat major. Ooh. Okay. You wanna get high? Wanna get high? Wanna get high? All right. Yeah, I have no idea. I guess you have to actually be like singing or something to do that. I don't do auto tune. I just sound horrible. Seems to work out just as fine. Oh yeah, that's fuck. Look at that. Look at that meme Jeff coming out with the OG auto tune song. Let's see here.
That's pretty close.
Can you just drag? No.
Do you believe in love after love? Yeah.
Right. Yeah, I'm not gonna just. Yeah, pretty close. Yeah, I'm just hitting the button over and over again. It's just doing this, and it's doing its thing. So there you go. Oh, there's just Mama left. So yeah, we'll have Pianoman Rob and then auto tune Scruff. Oh. Now they were actually talking about that. I think it was one of those on the local radio station, 100.7 The Bay. In the morning, they have an on this day segment, and they basically, the co-host asks the host, hey, what year do you think this happened? On this day, in what year did it happen? And actually, that was a couple weeks, maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago. I think it was when that song came out in I think it was 92, 93 or something. Whenever it came out, I don't remember. Actually, no, that was 2000 something. I don't know. But anyway, yeah, they were just talking about that. We should do a silly song collab. Get the goofballs to write the words. I will do the music and you sing. Yeah, sure we could figure out something. I'm scaring the kid. Yeah, well, no, they maybe. That's a possibility. Electron box. Oh my god, getting ChatGTP to write code is so helpful sometimes, but it can be a right cunt, and I'm sure it gets the pleasure out of acting dumb. Yeah, I've heard that shit can be fucking spot on, or you are fucked. But I've also heard if you give it feedback for troubleshooting, it fixes itself. Like you can kind of walk it through fixing itself too, from what I understand. Hate the poofers. Yeah, their birthday's coming up in 19 days. Is that? What day is that? That's on a Thursday. So we'll do their birthday stream on the 26th, since that's the closest to the 24th. I'm gonna be 8 years old. 8-year-old kittens. And Mama's 8.5 years old. I applied for Google Gemini API access. It sucks, especially after they nuked it due to scandals. Ah, yeah. Yeah. All right, girl, you're the last one. Oh, Mama's sitting there watching her like, are you serious? Like she's starting to, if you watch Maru the cat, you know, the OG box cat from fucking like started hitting this internet's like 16 years ago. She's starting to kind of look like Hannah. Hannah's like a really super poofer cat with like little tiny. How is there still food left in some of these dishes? So maybe they weren't finishing it as quick as I thought. They were just not enjoying it. I don't know. I guess we'll figure that out. But yeah, she's starting to get big. But Hannah's funny because she's big, but her front legs and paws are like really tiny. For anyone wondering, says Electron Box, I'm not a coder, so I use a range of resources to save me time getting projects working. ChatGTP is great, but it also tends to fix one thing and break another. So it's like whack-a-mole. Yeah, I get that. Okay. All right, I guess she's good to go. Go back to the main camera. All right. So let's see what's up with this Puffco Plus that Ronona has sent for us. We have, let's see any names on here. There we go. This is from SunMed Labs. Pebble Rec. You can see he's got a decent amount of linen wool in there. If you pause it, I guess, go back or whatever. But that's the good stuff. I love some linen wool. So we're going to be putting this into the bucket, which I'm guessing this is, I don't know. It might be titanium. We're going to take a chunk of shatter, focus. Whoop. Anyway, you know, you're familiar. You've seen it on this channel before. Kind of putting it into a ball, stuff that in there. Let's put that little crumb in there. Okay, let's fold this back up. Get the crumbs off of. Yeah, I still got to get out to Micro Center and get my mouse pad situation sorted. Oh, and for those that have kind of been following that weren't here Wednesday, as far as the monitor situation goes, with this monitor possibly causing the gaming computer to crash, I already have them in the shopping cart. With Prime deal, there's like a Prime Day sale thing going on the 8th and 9th, and there's already a bunch of pre-sales, and MSI has 24.5, which, you know, it's whatever, semantics, a 24-inch monitor. They're on sale for $89.99 right now, and I'm like, fuck it. So I'm going to order 2 of them, put one on that side to replace it, and then once I'm in the other office, then I'll put the one on the other side, and then I'll have new monitors. They don't have USB hubs in them. I'll get the USB situation sorted with all the cameras and shit once I move the rig, because I'm going to have to redo all the camera setups anyway. So, in case it is a USB hub problem, we're just going to eliminate the problem. I figured, I don't know if it's an issue, because, I mean, they're tied together anyway through the Stream Deck, or, sorry, through the Elgato, fuck balls. Did I miss? No, that goes on top. Yeah. They're already connected through the capture card. I feel like there was more in there. No, it's all there. Okay. We'll put this thing on there. Oh, get that. How far up does that need to go? Because it's kind of pressing on the. I guess that's alright. Alright, so now we're all together here. Let's see what this thing. So we got hit 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oop. That lights that up. 1, 2, 3, 4. White. Just burning. Hold on, let me see if I can set the heat to. What was the middle? Was that white? Green. 1, 2, 3, 4. Blue. 1, 2, 3, 4. Green. Alright. Let's see how this thing hits. Cheers, everybody. Oh, yeah, top of the hour toast. Cheers, Ronona, for sending in some cool shit for the kiddies and a fucking sweet ass, sexy motherfucking dab pen. That is tasty. That Foolish Girl. Live stream survival games. That's nice. Tell us about you washing your other vape. Oh, that was just one of them derps. This one right here, cartridge and battery. As it sits, it was just left in my hoodie. It was in my hoodie, and apparently I washed and dried it. So I took it out. I set it on top of the studio PC above the exhaust fans for the radiator for like a couple hours. It doesn't get hot, it just warmed it up. And then I hooked it back up. Didn't work. Plugged it into a charger, battery charged, turned it on, and then I cycled through the tank, heat cycled a bunch of times to get off any like residual detergent, and now it hits just fine. Well, luckily I only do when I do my dryer, I do it on medium heat, not high heat, because I don't need to roast my fucking clothes. And plus, the additional time is proportionate in a saving kind of way. Like it takes a little bit longer, but you don't like so much of the high heat gets wasted that it doesn't take much longer than you'd think, and it's just easier on your clothes, as far as I know. I don't do my dryer. No, that would be very chafy, Jeff. Very chafy. Did you put almond milk in that espresso? I did not. I put. I've tried it with the milk you sent. It was good. But then I tried it with my vanilla creamer, like dairy, like cow creamer. Like I still buy cow creamer. I prefer almond milk for most things, but cow creamer's good. Um, but I actually put that in it, and I like the taste just a little better. So that's what I just use. I just put like a just a few, basically not much more than a few drops of vanilla creamer in it, and it works really well for me right now. It's good stuff. It's a good sipping. The way I do it, it's I like to sip my coffee. I'm not real big on just slamming it, but like you can sip through it in just a few minutes, so it's kind of close enough. Dog's milk. No, no bark bark dog milk. No kitty milk either. Maybe I'm. Did I already burn through that already? Yeah, it may have. You save electricity. Yeah, I feel like you save electricity because there's not as much wasted heat just everywhere. No snake milk. That yeah, I don't. Yeah, no. Milks don't do snake. No matter how much you squish them. Let me see if I already cleared the fucking chamber. That was a pretty good hit. No, it's still there's still stuff in there. Okay. It's still gooey. Amazon is 19 pounds for a liter of Smirnoff. You can buy alcohol off of Amazon in the UK? Can you do that in the US? What? Are you kidding me? Well, I mean, probably not, but Amazon. Close that. Smirnoff. No. Yeah, I don't think you can buy alcohol in the U.S. off of. Huh. What the fuck is that all about? You think it varies by state? Maybe? Hmm. Okay. I mean, I know liquor store and liquor license vary by state. Some places you have liquor stores. Pennsylvania, it's like state stores, I guess, still. Maryland, it's kind of by county. Some places you can go in a 7-Eleven or, uh, the local gas station, while you're driving and buy alcohol, but don't drink and drive. But anyway, and when they sell singles on ice, but don't drink and drive. Um, Prohibition has barely stopped in the U.S. Yeah. What is it? Small boob? What? Meme Jeff going for the advanced fucking booby thing there. Yeah, there's only snake oil, not snake milk. Yeah. My mail arrives by plane, so I can't buy anything with gas in it from Amazon, weirdly. Or so I was told. That's okay. I mean, I guess that kind of makes sense, but I don't know. I mean, it's not like everything that contains a gas canister is shipped on the grounds. Yeah. Oh, let's see. Anything else? Any other space stuff? I think that's really about it as far as major things go. I know SpaceX had another little anomaly thing. They canceled a cigarette lighter I bought. Really? So I guess you kind of have to have Zippos. Can they ship the lighting fluid over? Ben Haw, I've written a note blaming Scrufdog for my death. I keep it in my wallet. When I do pop off, the suspect will be Scrufdog because of the note in my wallet. Just for shits and giggles. I'm sure that'll work out just fine for you. Make sure you smell Scrufdog right. Okay. I mean, we don't. If they're gonna come looking for me, then might as well put them in the right direction. I get the fluid from a local store. Okay, yeah. So you're kind of stuck with Zippos or Zippo. Like, can you get just regular Bic lighters? I mean, those are contain gas and they gotta move around. Like, are you people just all rocking Zippos in town, or how's that work out? Because, like, if they can ship these, they can ship those, because these are even less control than those canisters, because at least those come with protections, where it's not very hard if I can hit that button to get a gas leak. Not from Amazon, I can't buy it in the shops. But in the shops, I can get anything. Well, that's odd. Isn't the AV gas and Jet A used to fuel aircraft technically flammable air cargo? I mean, I guess so, but it's also like in special tanks and something. Yeah, I don't know. There's always a way around something, or something's always going to be certified in a certain way, or something like that. No, I think I got burned through most of that. I think it's just residual stuff in the bottom. So let's load that. I have to see what the little stabby bit's for. Like the bit that sticks out, because now it's dirty. So I gotta see what that's all about. Alright, like I said, the other one I got, besides the big quote rig over there, um, this seems advanced. Like that mouthpiece system. It looks like it has a valve system and shit in it. So I'm gonna have to like do a little I'm gonna have to do a little research, aka what we all do. Type it into YouTube and see what video pops up. Oh, floor shatter. That's fine. There's no cat hair on it. Nice. Alright, I think that little prong thingy is going to get in the way of this one, but I'll have to get a little bit better on how to open this thing up. Oh, 710 SR71 boot. Wow, those are like almost looking like mecha boobies there, Jeff. Come on, there we go. Yeah, like the mouthpiece is like movable. Wow, this thing's pretty wicked. I'll have to look up all the features, as it were. Yeah, I'm noticing with my Zippo, um, oh, it's probably, yeah, it's at the front door. I've been having to fill that up about once a week, and now I'm taking it to work with me too, the red one. So that's been working out pretty good. I still got to sort out. There's a little piece stuck to the side of it. Sort out the other lighters and try. Isn't that thing to stir the herbs? Maybe. Don't know. Like I said, I'll have to look it up, see exactly what that's for. I guess that's what they call the dart. But I always figured the dart was almost like the dab little piece, but I have no idea. I guess I'll look it up. Either way, it hits good. Actually, I may turn it up too high. I may not too high, like, oh, it's too high, but like up to the high level. That was white. Blue was low. Am I correct? Or the green was middle. There's the colors. White is high. Okay, white is high. Let's try that on high. Like I can barely pull anything out of it. Does it need to be loosened up, maybe? That kind of worked. I'll have to figure out the particularities of it. But it's definitely a nice, sleek pen. Very nice. Paul Norman, are you headed out? Someone leaving? What's going on? What's going on? Aerosols are crushed by RM if sent in the mail. I know as they are crushed. I know as they crushed 350 pounds of goods I was sent from a model shop. As it had CA spray I activated in the parcel. They crushed the lot. Good lord. See you later, Paul Norman. Gotta go. Bloody vodka has. Oh, gotta go. Bloody vodka has made me a bit pished. Good night, all. Gotcha. See if this thing was going to hit right this time. I wonder if it's just not all the way in the bottom. I'll just let it sit there and let it settle. Anyway, Steven's going, I've got myself an herb vaporizer yesterday. Nice thing, to be honest. Keep the temp for cannabis around 190 to 200 degrees Celsius. Going over that will burn the herbs instead of vaporizing the good stuff. Yes. Then you can take that ABV, already been vaped stuff, and you can, since it's been heated, it's been activated, and the residuals are just cooked weed that's a little bit weaker, and you can put that into like food. People will sprinkle that shit on salads like it's oregano, mix that into brownies because it's already been decarboxylated. Or some people just smoke the ABV knowing that it's not quite as, it's not as strong as it could be, but as far as I know, most people just sprinkle it in their food since it's still got medicine in it, as it were. I haven't tried vapor or heating up weed like that. The only decarboxyling I've ever done has been in the oven. Hold on. Sorry. A little bit of a thingy there going on. Oh, let's see here. So what is everybody up to this weekend? Anybody got anything groovy going on later tonight or tomorrow? What's included? The plus is where it all begins. The award-winning all-in-one portable dab pen has been upgraded to make it easier than ever to enjoy. Concentrates everywhere. It houses the dart, an extendable loading tool that inserts into the ceramic chamber. Okay, so it's ceramic chamber to give you a seamless, discreet, and flavorful. Oh, so they want you can load it onto the white thing that sticks out and then shove it in there. Okay, so that's what that's all about. Gotcha. The 510 battery has one button, standard hold to heat, sesh mode, and 3 precision heat settings. All right. And you scroll down and there's a picture of a dude sneaking a puff in a movie theater. All right, so like we're doing everything the right way. It's just gotta get used to it. This is how one uses what? Making some wieners with a condom, meme Jeff. I may make a burger later. I haven't had I had it since I got up. Since I had to go to work this morning, do a couple of recoveries on the way home. I said, just fuck it. And I stopped at McDonald's, ate the large fry for breakfast, then had the burger for lunch later. I kind of feel like I might make a farm burger later or a baked potato. It'd probably be the baked potato. That's a little less effort right now, especially since I still got to sort out the scum thumb for this evening. I posted pictures of Rob's got a new hard drive coming, drive coming. But yeah, I posted pictures of the baked potato. I don't know. I guess everyone got to see that. And yes, my baked potatoes always have skin on them. I eat the entire baked potato. If you don't see the skin in the picture, it's just because it's absolutely covered by butter and cheese. But yeah, that whole skin thing, that's all in there. Postman Pat, and his black and holy shit, the van's on fire. What? Holy shit, the van's on fire. Yeah, you don't want vans on fire? Racers slowly sacrifice their lives for our mistakes, says Ben Hall. That is absolutely true. What monster peels their baked potatoes? Asked Lemeko. I don't know. Like that's. I mean, the skin's part of the package, people. Like, if you don't like the skin, it's because you're probably preparing it wrong. Like I know you can microwave it and all that stuff, but I've never found a microwave potato to be as good as a potato that actually sat in that oven for at least an hour, 10 minutes, depending on how big it is, with a shitload of butter in that foil package with some Montreal steak seasoning. This is like restaurant style. You get that crispy outer, you get the crispy skin and like just a littlest bit of potato in there. It's got that little crisp to it. And then it's like crunchy and you chop it up and fucking way too much. Anyway, we were joking about sending 12 cans of Zippo fluid in the post and watching the van catch fire. Yeah. No McGriddle. Actually, Brandon apparently eats the shit out of McGriddles. I gotta fucking text his ass. Maybe I'll text him later after the stream because he bought Scum and then he quit working at Eastern to go work somewhere else. Much better opportunity. Much power to him. Really wish he was still there because he was a very integral part of the team, but you know, whatever. But he bought the game and then like he hasn't played it yet. So come on, man. Anyway, 422. Let's see if we can get a good hit out of this. Let's give it a second to warm up. Meet you at the mall food court for an orange Julius and baked potatoes at the patch. Then go read posters at Spencer's. Wow, Weasel, that was pretty much what we did. Spencer's, Hot Topic, but we get boardwalk fries. We had a boardwalk fries, which is they originated in Ocean City, like best motherfucking fries you ever had. I've never had better French fries. Even the ones I make, they're damn good, but they are not motherfucking boardwalk French fries. But they had one out in Ocean City, and then they brought one over to White Marsh, and I don't think they, I don't know if they exist at all anymore. No, yeah, definitely hit the arcade up. That arcade at White Marsh Mall has been an arcade. Then it was changed to a different arcade, and then it was some store, and then it got turned into a mini golf, fucking like 9-hole mini golf. Like, why you're putting that in a this tiny mini golf thing in a mall shopping thing. And then it got turned back into an arcade, and now I think it's like a Lens Crafters or something. The Potato Patch Fries in Kennywood Park near Pittsburgh. Those are the best damn fries ever, says Lem Aco. Potato Patch Fries. I've never heard of Potato Patch. That must be local. Is that like a local or chain? I've never heard of them. Yeah, that would be a mega woofle if 12 cans went up all at once. Well, it would definitely get a little bit of people's attention, not to mention attention, not to mention. There we go. Peeled potato cut into chunks, boil, drain water, add fried bacon, pancetta, and or pork meat with fat oil to and all to the potato delicious. Yeah, I do various fried potato things. One of the ones I like to do, actually for baking, if you want to have something like cool that's potatoey but not like a baked potato, chop that all up, put it in a bowl, like chop up a couple of big potatoes, put them in a bowl, put some a little bit of oil in there, mix it all up, and then add like some seasonings. Like I'll add a little bit of Old Bay pepper, salt, pepper, cayenne pepper, Italian seasoning. Sometimes I'll leave a lot of that out and just put in the Montreal steak seasoning since it's an all-in-one, depending on what I'm looking for. Then I'll add like onions, a little bit of minced garlic, um, and then peppers, like red and yellow and green peppers. Dice that shit all up and bake the hell out of it. It's fucking great. I probably will just do a baked potato again tonight. Actually, the last one I did was Wednesday night. It's not quite an after stream thing, but it kind of is getting there. Ooh, Lem, I'm not a big fan of malt vinegar on fries. I've tried it a couple different times because I know like your taste buds can change throughout life. And like I eat it, just doesn't sit well with me. I understand why other people would like it. Like I get the flavor, but it's just like not my kind of flavor. And I don't do mayonnaise on French fries or any at all. That's just weird to me, anyway. that? Okay. It's just baked potato, then add salt, sour cream, and cheese. It says boozy. Yeah, I've tried sour cream. Never really been a big sour cream on baked potato. I just replace that with more cheese and then bacon, and then more bacon, and probably a little more cheese, bacon. One time I did do a layer of cheese bacon and then put it back in cheese bacon and then cheese bacon, but it was just just you kind of lost the point of the potato. Kevin Hardesty is heading out. Have a good evening. Get some sleep. I hope your weekend is cool. Jim at Works eats his bagels with mayonnaise. Jim's just kind of weird, so that would make sense that he would do something weird. Yeah. Rob Worrell, I like mayo on fries if I'm eating chicken, but not burgers. Sweet and sour or ketchup or barbecue then. The best sauces I've found, like, just comes out, like, with for French fries anyway, is like a tangy barbecue and like a spicy mustard. So far, the best combination I found is McDonald's. You get their barbecue sauce and their spicy mustard dipping sauce, and I'll take one end of the fry in one and one end of the fry the other, and just eat them like that. Fucking great. Like I really enjoy those sauces. I'm sure it's mostly sugar anyway. I mean, it's McDonald's, you know how that's gonna go, but they are tasty. Just going. Weasel likes gravy on her fries. Fries and gravy is definitely one of my favorite things to do with French fries. But you can't have fries. Why can't you have fries? Is that just like a diety thing? Or do the French fries like rise up and try to like bully you around or like punch you and stuff? Are the fries being mean to you, Weasel? Stand up to the fries. Rise up. I mean, they're like this tall. You can just, or you could just eat them if they get mean. Oh, they're giving you the arthritis. Yeah, I've heard that's kind of a thing. Electron box. Me at McDonald's. Can I have some sauces? Oh yeah, which ones? All of them. Yeah, pretty much all their sauces are good. Needs to have cheese curds. You mean the potato lip? Because that's, I don't know. I've heard that one. Does the same seller do lithium batteries as what? Cheese curds? Yeah, we got the. You buy two 18650s, get 16 ounces of cheese curds for free. What? As long as the batteries don't come in the cheese curds, I guess would be all right. Otherwise, that would be. I don't know how that would be. Could does anybody want to go drop an 18650 in some sour cream and let us know what happens, or in some cheese curds or something, and let us know what happens? Uh that would, I don't know. Like there's got to be. There's going to be resistance, but there's definitely going to be current leakage due to the excess moisture. But I also feel it would probably like just char up pretty quick because like it's thick, so it would just and then all that would just stay there, and then every once in a while you get some and you get another like I don't feel like it would burn through. I feel like it would try. McDonald's spreads cancer, says Rasher. Maybe they do, maybe they don't. That's why I eat there like every couple weeks. I mean, at this point, let's face it, fucking everything gives you cancer, so getting it one way or the other, might as well. runs throughout the family, so maybe I can just get cancer in my neck and just go from there. What sort of who's leaking? Am I leaking? Graham. Wait a minute. What? They did, but one asshole spoiled it. It only takes one asshole to destroy an empire. And it was a shame. Well, that is a true statement. I'm not sure quite what that's in reference to, but yeah, okay. Bowel leakage. Well, yeah, you gotta, guess you gotta roll the dice nowadays if you want to grab something to eat. I had stuffed chicken. What's a chicken cordon bleu chicken breast stuffed with ham and cheese from whatever company I've been getting it from. They're nice. It's like raw chicken, so you got to cook it thoroughly. It's not a bunch of pre-cooked bullshit. Not that it's much better for you, but I mean, it's not just some fucking microwave meal thing. And I don't really eat much microwave stuff anymore. Like, most of what I eat microwave would be every few days I'll do like a cup of like the microwave cup of mac and cheese. Maybe once a week I'll do a little tiny microwave what the hell do they call those little guys? Uh no, not Lunchables. What the fuck? I don't know, like little no, they're like little look TV dinner things that you throw on the shelf. You don't have to refrigerate them or nothing. And a couple times a week I'll do burgers. Like the little I've talked about it before, the little White Castle burgers. Use the fry oven thing. Yeah, oh, yeah. I still use, I use that. I don't even use my oven. Like, I only really use the gas oven, like in the wall for baking, like cookies, pies, stuff like that. I mean, you can even fit a 10-pound turkey in the stovetop one. Though I do prefer to cook turkey in the big oven, but I could do a turkey in the small one. No, not quite that raw, Fama. Not quite that raw. Pie. Yeah, I do occasionally make pies. I like to make fruit-based pies. Preferably, I like to mix strawberries, blueberries. Um, Sometimes I'll get some pitted cherries to put in there. Like a big mixed pie, I'll do that. Sometimes I'll do apple pies. I've done a few cheesecakes in my day. And then I'll do like cakes every once in a while. Chocolate chip cookies all the time. Different stuff like that. Yeah, if I could find a goddamn rhubarb somewhere on the planet, then I would do that. Brian Antoine, White Castle, and add some jalapeno. Usually with the White Castle burgers, I'll open up, put a little bit of Old Bay down, and then I'll put some hot sauce on there. Whether it's something off the shelf, maybe it's Jonathan Hughes hot sauce. Some days it's barbecue sauce. Or I'll actually get the jalapeno White Castle burgers that they have, and just actually you really don't need to put much on them. Sometimes also on them I'll put on C2S's mustard as well. That's really good on them too. Or well, the mustard C2, not C2S's mustard, just the one they sent. Good stuff. Cherry pie, yeah, I like a tart pie kind of thing. And what I'll do is I'll put it all in a pot with just a little bit of sugar, not much, because I want the tartness in there, and I'll just cook it down until it's almost like it's it's a just a nice kind of gloopy filling. And what I tried at one point, which I'll probably try again, which seemed to work out pretty good, is I don't mind having a nice chunk of fruit in there. But when you cook it all down to get the flavor out, obviously it's not very chunky. It's just, it's been cooked down some. So what I'll do is I'll do that cook down, and then I'll pour it into the pie, and then I'll put some fresh fruit in on top of it, or just in it, and then put the cover on and then bake it like that. That way, some of that still stays a little bit chunky, as opposed to what got cooked down as like the filling sauce stuff. Like I do that with when I make fried onions for like a recipe, usually for like burgers or steaks or something. I'll do that, and then when I'm done, I'll sprinkle raw onions on top because I like the crunch of raw onions, especially with fried onions. They complement each other really well. You perfected your mom's pie recipe, Weasel, of apple pie. I've made a pretty good apple pies. I don't think mine are too bad. They're not amazing. They're not stupendous. I kind of do the same thing with the apple pies. I'll dice up uh, Granny Smith and like crispy red apples. I'll dice them up, cook them down, and then I'll put like the big apple slices in with the cooked down stuff, and do it like that. Half past the hour, and you got me thinking about yum, says Weasel. Yeah, it's kind of how we do. Once we get usually about 7:20, about the time we do our you know our 4:20 somewhere hit. That's about when we start talking about food. And if I'm still here by 8 o'clock, which I guess we usually are, then that's just all about food at that point. Sweet or basic onions? I prefer I get yellow onions. I like a good crisp, punchy in the mouth. Or no, I'm sorry, not yellow. I get red onions. Fucking yellow onions. I haven't called yellow onions in a while. No, I get red onions. Um, Now they got a good punch to them, I guess. Walla Walla Street. What is Walla Walla Street? Walla Walla. Is that a pie place? I don't know when the last time I bought pie. I don't know. I keep looking for rhubarb pie, but I guess it's just not going to happen in Maryland, or I just always, or I don't know. I have not found it this season, so I'm going to try again next season, I guess. I have to find some like older, like no shit. I have to like maybe through work and find some like older local people, like operators or something, maybe like work and be like, hey, do you cook? Like, do you know where the fuck rhubarbs are in Maryland? Because like, ain't no young people seem to know where anything is around here unless it was on TikTok. So I like spring onions too. You know, like like, are they scallions? Green onions? Are they the same thing? You know, the little ones you chop up. I like putting those on. I get those on baked potatoes a lot too. I do like putting onions on baked potatoes when I have raw onions. At Kalar's, I'm getting a little hungry. Looks like I got to see what sesh mode is. I wonder if that's or help me burn this out a little better. Rob slow cooked your onions. See, I generally speaking, I want the crunch of a raw onion, but I really enjoy the flavor of a caramelized onion as well. That's why I usually ask for both. People are like, "Yeah, can I get both raw?" And they're like, "You want both?" I'm like, "Hell yeah!" And I usually tell them to put extra raw onions on. I mean, I'll eat a red onion. I'll eat that like an apple. Like it's like just eat the whole, most of the thing. The ends are a little weird, but yeah. Gala onions. Gala onions. What kind of onion is a gala onion? That is specific. What do you call in plants? Or it's not a breed. A gala onion is a red onion, a type of onion that is native to the Calabria region of Italy. It's a red variety of that word and that word. Red onions are often seen in Calabria, where they are strung outside shops, piled in market stalls, and used to decorate doorways. Okay. Scallions, a type of onion. A kebab with onions and sauce. Says Jack Attack. I used to do a lot of kebabs. I like to do, since I don't eat a lot at once, at this point, when I've done a kebabs, I'll do, so kind of like, I'll just do all in one kind of thing. I'll do chicken and steak with red peppers, yellow peppers, green peppers, red onion bits, grape tomatoes. They're like cherry tomatoes. They're just a little bit bigger, a little bit bigger. Grape tomatoes. That's usually about it. And then on other ones, I'll do steak and sausage and peppers and onions and yada yada. Spray it and, get a bunch of butter on it. And again, I'll use, a lot of times nowadays, I'll just use the spicy Montreal steak seasoning, put that on there, put it over a fire, cook the hell out of it. Like, I don't do scallions in the oven or anything. It's just, or scallions, skewers in the oven. Like, it's one of those things I gotta do it over fire. Which I hope this year I get out there and actually have a fire stream. Which actually, after Christmas, assuming the office is in there, the router's going to be right there. So I should be able to get a nice, good connection to the outside. So that, we're going to have to do a live stream from the phone. Because I'm not going to, like, move the computer shit out there. But I would like to do a fireside chat. And maybe cook some food while we're out there. Since we always talk about it anyway. The hot sauce boss. I used to the sauce boss. What was the guys that did like the turducken, the super bacon, everything baconate, everything? What were those dudes called? They used to be real big on YouTube. I think there's a couple of them are still floating around. I used to watch them all the time and actually tried making some of their recipes, and they actually were really fucking good. Thank you, Rash. Sorry, I don't even have that sound turned up anymore, do I? Or no, if I heard it, you should have heard it. Oh, yeah. Thank you, Rasher, for the 10 euros. Love your steak and butter recipes, cool dude. Well, thank you. And appreciate the donation to the channel. That will go towards, at this point, where it looks like we're saving up for the engine, the little desktop engine. But until then, we have plenty of stuff to do, and apparently we have more stuff coming from the looks of it. Okay, yeah, I wasn't sure that it's still kind of broken. Well, I mean, it's still broken, but at least the sound works again. Kebab with onions and sauce. I don't really do any sauce on my kebabs. I guess if you epic meal time, that's it. Thank you, C2S. That was it. Oh, I used to watch the shit out of them. God damn. There's just so much. Like, I feel like they single-handedly put a small dent in the bacon population and probably attributed to bacon rise across the planet with so much goddamn bacon they used. Yeah, they were good at the beginning before it. I mean, there's only so much you can do kind of thing before you just got to get a little too outrageous. But no, they were definitely fun to watch for a while. I definitely am going through butter withdrawal. But yeah, bacon and Jack Daniels. What was was it Shades? Was that the guy? The sunglasses guy? I forget what his nickname was. Oh, Muscles. That's what it was. Muscles. The sunglasses guy that didn't talk. They just called him Muscles. He was there for a little while before he dipped out. I do eat the raw chilies that come with British kebabs, says Rob Worrell. What do you mean British kebab? Like what is this? Is this like what the fuck do you biscuit heads doing with kebabs? Like, what do you mean British kebabs? What do you put cookies on your kebabs so you have dinner and dessert all at one? Like, oh my god, absolutely ridiculous. You biscuit heads can't quite get anything right anymore, can you? A donor could is that an actual thing? A donor kebab? Doner kebab? Doner, isn't that like when you cook your family? Doner kebab is a dish of Turkish origin made of meat cooked on a vertical rotisserie. Seasoned meat stacked in the shape of an inverted cone. Something okay, totally different words. Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, it's like one of them things that they spinning and they can like spin it and chop it and yeah, okay. Nice. That looks fucking delicious. So it's not people. So it's not the Donner Party's contribution to the recipe book in that case. Guess I'll keep that to myself over there. All right. Pita is not naan. No, naan is fucking a delicious bread. I love naan. Good, proper naan is absolutely delicious and goes fucking great with a good spicy chana masala. Ah, God. First time I had naan, it was I didn't know a bread like substance such as that existed. Really, really fucking good. Really good. Like I don't know what the different ones are. I just know the one place up by us that we used to go that me and the ex used to go eat all the time was actually really fucking good. But then they kind of turned into like kind of assholes for like we asked them if we could have hey, can we have like a like a group thing here, like have a bunch of people come over, we all hang out, and like we can pay you ahead of time, a little extra, but we eat, we hang out, maybe do an all you can eat thing because they offer that sometimes. Like, oh yeah, that's fine. I was like, that's cool. Like, we'll easily fill the place up, yada yada. Dude, we did that. Like, and they were knowing that we were a group, and they kept trying to like kick people out. Like, you're done. If you're done, just go. It's like, well, no, that was the whole point of the group thing. Like, we're all together. It's and then they just kind of turned into assholes, and suddenly all the prices got really weird, and they tried to overcharge us, and like we just fucking just stopped going there. It's a shame because it was some of the best fucking Indian food I've ever had. But oh well. Garlic naan or cheese naan? Piping hot. That's can I have both? Can you just stack some? Can we do that in layers? Oh yeah, why don't we do? Let's do some garlic naan. We'll get some good chana masala, and we'll get some fucking um, cheese naan. Then we can get the what is that potato stuff? Something with a B. There's this potato stuff that's really good, and this is all vegan shit, which is like some vegan food is actually good. It just happens to be vegan. It's not vegan. It just happens to be vegan kind of thing. So potato Bombay? I don't know. But anyway, nah, that here's yeah. Naan is really good. Sorry, Christ, how long I've been going on about that shit? Curry sauce is big in the UK. Yeah, I hear a lot of people in the UK talking about their different curries they eat over there. I feel like I should get into more curries. Like I feel like because I've never had a curry I didn't like. So I feel like maybe I should try to at some point after I get some more shit sorted out here and get this office moved. Like maybe I want to start exploring different ways to cook. Maybe get into some curries. Ah, Meme Jeff, my naan is pretty tasty. She went well in a sandwich. Well, if you used C2S, the mustard C2S sends me, then she'd do really well in there. Pool dance, bowlance. Chips. When you say chips, Patrick Carden, are you talking about French fry or sorry, freedom fries or potato chips? Because you never know on this channel. I mean, half this channel doesn't even know what the fuck a cookie is. So they call it a biscuit because they're just confused. Electron box. Different ways to shit. Okay. Oh, well, yeah, that's, yeah. That tandoori chicken is really fucking good at Brian Antoine. I've had that with naan before. I love how their French fry thing looks like Frylock. Like it's almost basically Frylock without the facial expressions. What's this button do? Oh wait, which one? Nope. Oh, wait, that's that. That's that. Screw. Screw in space. When a Brit says chips, it's fries. Crisps or chips. I switch depending on the public. Ah. Yeah, it's we have a lot of biscuit heads here, so I gotta ask sometimes because you never know. You never know. Yeah, it's been a while since I hit that button, hasn't it? One of these years, I'll get that brand new Dymo machine up and running. I think I actually had it up here for a minute, but I think it made it back downstairs, so who knows? But I do know. I think we'll go ahead and we'll go to the top of the hour. Do the top of the hour toast, and then I'm going to go put a baked potato in. Apple fritter. Fritters. I've had like apple fritters. Is what the fuck is a fritter in Biscuit Land? Is that something different from a fritter over here, or you have a fries museum? I really believe that I would like to visit that. I would hope they sell French fries or freedom fries or sliced potato that's been cooked things. That is. Can I send them some of my fries? Hey, Scruff fries. That is deep fry. Like my best way I found to make French fries, honestly, like you get your little deep fryer, your little home deep fryer, and make chicken wings and French fry wedges at the same time. Just make the chicken wedges about the same, or I'm sorry, the chicken wedges. Just make the potato wedges about the same size as the chicken. So basically, cut your wedges and then just like lengthwise, and then just cut it all in half. Cook it all together. Ah, it's fucking great. The flavor, and like you do that a few times, you get the flavor in the oil, and then you just cook them together at the same time, same length of time, same everything. Love it. As soon as you pick it up, strain that oil while they're still wet, sprinkle on your Old Bay, give it a shake, sprinkle on your Old Bay, give it a shake, so that the salt in the Old Bay can just melt and fucking cover everything and the seasoning, and it's, you do that again soon as well. I think I need to buy a new deep fryer because I think previous occupants fucked it up. So probably have to just go get another one. Oh, maybe I can check that for Amazon Pumpkin Prime Day on October 8th and 9th. When is that? Tuesday. All right. Chicken vindaloo is easy curry that's good, to see to us. All right. Remind me of that again when I get into cooking curries. Because I'm obviously, I'll let you know. Like, I'll be here. You can even eat fries inside the museum. Belgian fries, double fried in beef fat with mayo. Double fried in beef fat. That sounds pretty good. Keep the mayo. I'll take mustard, barbecue sauce. I mean, ketchup's fine. I don't really eat ketchup. Honestly, the only time I eat ketchup is when if I get like a burger out somewhere and it comes with ketchup. Or I make meatloaf and ketchup is just one of the ingredients. A fritter is a small fucker, says Pianoman. Okay. Fries are called French fries because Americans saw people making them during World War One, and they spoke French, except they were Belgians, as the French was the natural or national language back then. I was wondering, or I figured it'd be some weird reason. But now they want to call them freedom fries in a lot of places, or a lot of places now it's just fries. They just drop the first word because no matter what you put there, everything in America is fucking political now, even goddamn French fries. So most places it just says fries or potato fries. I guess you can't totally politicize potato, even though some of the politicians have the brain of a potato. But I reckon Scruff needs to try beer battered cod and chips UK style. Well, I've had them uh, Washington Street, DC, Washington DC street fried style. And that's pretty fucking good. It's pretty popular down in DC. Fucking battered chicken and potatoes, fish and chips, and they call them fish and chips, so you know what you're getting. And like when you get them, you don't get potato chips, you get fucking whatever. But like they call it fish and chips, and it is beer battered fish and French fries. Oh, I love putting that. That mustard's good on just about anything. A good spicy mustard is good on just anything that would take mustard or dipping sauce. Like mustard doesn't have to be for sandwiches and burgers. Mustard also makes a really good dipping sauce in general. Oh right, Ed. That's right. That's fucking right. Ed remembered. Yeah, it's because, as Ed says, it's because the French didn't want to join us in 2001 against Iraq. That's right. Yep, that's so we started calling them fucking freedom fries because of the French. I mean, yeah, I remember that. That is funny as shit. That is right. Patrick Carden can't be freedom fries. You sequester the fries, then you smack some sauce on them and eat them. How can the fries be free? Well, when you're done with them, they're free to free to swim, I guess. A good fish and chips with fresh tartar is nice. Yeah, that's the only time I ever eat tartar sauce is when I've had fish and chips off a DC street cart. And like it tasted a little different from tartar sauce I've had before, and not like bad. It's not like it was going bad or anything like that. It was just a different recipe than I'd had before, and everything actually went together really fucking good. Ed Sweary man in the house. Yeah, Ed likes to cuss, especially when he's getting shot at. A lot. Fish and chips across the pond would be banging, says Weasel. Oh, I'm sure it's even better over there. Or just a good flavor, even it doesn't even have to be better, just a different flavor that tastes really good. Most foreigners really love it, even Asian people. Yeah, yeah. What is this legendary mustard? Is it English mustard? There it is. See to us, I think, didn't it say it was pronounced like boodle? Bottles? I forget that. I think isn't that the one that actually has the pronunciation on it, or is that one of the cookies? But yeah, it's really good mustard, stone mustard, yeah. I've used it on French fries, various burgers I've made. French fries, burgers, chicken tenders, Western fries. I used it to clean up some Western fries. I'll finish up leftover Western fries. I don't know. It's been used on a bunch of stuff. It's just good. Like a good mustard, like I said, it's just good. It's just another sauce to add to stuff. All right. It's time for the top of the hour toast. And then I'm going to go put a baked potato in and see about getting a scum thumb. with the with Ed. And then get that posted up because I already have the Lego stream thumb up. Lately, I've been trying to, as I clean up after Wednesday, I take a picture for the thumbnail and then I finish cleaning up. That way I don't have to set it up again on Monday. So that's already up, but Scum Thumb is a little different. So, top of the hour toast. Let's which one do we want to grab here? How's this one? What voltage are you at? You're at 3.7. Let me just take it up to 3.8. Get a little bit more. Cheers, everybody. Appreciate everybody hanging out this long. I don't know why the fuck you're still here, but appreciate it. There. Oh yeah, Coleman's. It's different Coleman's, I'm sure. Yeah, it's like American standard fucking um mustard would be Heinz 57, like classic American, like since forever. They're basically drawing a Heinz 57 ketchup bottle and a Coleman's mustard, yellow mustard bottle. Like that is the classic Americano set of ketchup and mustard. What's up, Ricard? Ricard EB. I feel like that name has been around for a while. How are you? Oh, whoa. What is, okay. Computer got a little weird. Jack Attack doesn't like mustard. I even put mustard in my tuna fish. I mean, I still put mayonnaise in it. That's just about one of the only things I put mayonnaise in. But I actually put mustard in my tuna fish as well, because it just tastes better to me. Occasionally with some diced up fresh dill onions. I usually get kosher dill. I don't really know what the difference is, but kosher dill is just good, so I get kosher dill pickles. I feel like that's kind of the standard if you're not a bread and butter pickle kind of person. When if you are, then maybe you're just a little weird. Not stand bread and butter pickles. Oh, ow. All right, you know what? We're gonna do. Fuck it. I'm hungry, but I can wait another quick moment. Let's start a quick poll. Pickles. No spell? Yep, pickles. You ain't getting two choices here. I'm not trying to get too crazy. Because this is always the question right here. This is always it. God, what are you doing? What are you doing? Come on. It's getting all dumb. There we go.
I'm Pickle Rick!
There you go. Dill or bread and butter pickles. Like, these are the two champions. Like, I'm dill. I bread and butter pickles are just fucking weird to me. I just don't understand their existence. So, oh my god, this is a pretty even split. Okay, so I can't talk too much shit about bread and butter pickles. I'm gonna lose half my audience. Okay. Oh, wait. Dill's pulling ahead. Okay, well, you lose less than half my audience if I talk shit. Coleman is like horseradish strong hitting going. I haven't had a good horseradish mustard in a while. That's another one of my favorites. Good like creamy horseradish mustard. If you get a good strong one, it'll really fucking clear your nostrils out too. You can get almost you get a good strong one, you put it on there enough, you'll get a good almost a wasabi hit in your sinuses from a good horseradish mustard. What the fuck is dill? I don't know. I don't know if dill pickles actually have like the dill season in them or the dill spike plant seed, whatever the fuck dill is. Herb. Yeah, that's it. Herb. I don't know if that's what it is or it's something else, but I just know dill pickers. Dill pickles are fucking delicious. It is dill weed, dill sliced and dipped in sauce. Salt. Dill sliced. Oh, you dip yours in salt. Never tried that. Dill pickle is a sweet-ish, not Swedish, but sweet-ish pickle, also with dill leaves. Goes well with fish. Yeah, I know dill's like an herb or spice or kind of thing, but I'm guessing that's how they make dill pickles. Is it like dill spice, vinegar, and something? Yeah, I have no idea. My ass burns on the way out, but it's worth it. That's good to know, Graham. If you look around, you can actually find. I've seen them before, and was just like, yeah, that like it's one of the things you don't like. You don't even go. You're just like, yeah, okay. Like molds for like ice dildos or like large ice suppositories. If you're having an awfully hot meal and you feel like it's about time, you can just whoop, and that may give you a hand before and after. But they absolutely 100% fucking exist. I would not be surprised if you could find a silicone suppository ice mold on Amazon right now. I'm, yeah. Okay. Silicone mold suppository. There's a bunch of little ones. Oh, that's a little bigger. Okay, yeah. That's okay. Yeah, I don't think the butterfly ones are meant to go in your butt. There's ones shaped like bullets. Okay, so you can do bullets up your butt. There you go. Oh, carrots. There you go. Carrot molds. That would work pretty fucking good. Just nip the tip a little bit there, so it's a little less pointy. So yes, you can do that. Thanks for reading that out loud. You are welcome, Graham Shaw. You share it to the world. If it's good, I'm sharing it to the world as well. Absolutely. But hey, like I said, there you go. Good prices too. Why is that? The nativity scene mold, Jesus family mold, nativity soap mold, Jesus resin casting mold, resin making mold, silicone mold for candle mold. Jesus. All right. Jesus. All right. Me and Jesus gonna get on out of here. Don't nip the tip. It's like flint. Ooh, yeah. Well, I mean, sometimes you gotta nip the tip. Like I got my tip nipped when I was a baby, apparently. So, is that a mold? Yes, that was a mold. That was the title of a mold. A nativity mold, Jesus mold, soap for mold, Jesus mold, holy mold, clean your fucking panties mold, kind of mold. Frozen poo dildos. Yes, that would be another thing for a frozen suppository. But I'm going to make a goddamn baked potato. So, I appreciate everybody hanging out. And I will see you all. Let's see. Tomorrow we're doing the scum thing with me and Ed. We'll see what we can do to get killed. And then on Wednesday we're continue working on the Lego moon buggy. And then I'll be back here on Saturday. So, let's see here. Guess I can't roll out yet. Got that poll going. Well, we got Dill in the lead, 62 to 38. Go ahead and call that before we go. So Dill won, which is good. So at least there are some sanity. There is some sanity in the world. And I'm going to go ahead and bounce out of here. So I appreciate everybody hanging out. I'll see you next time. And be groovy to each other. And I am out of here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.